Put your 3D glasses on then, pussy, because you know we coming straight at you.
Mr. Circle City Pinpoint Visuals, man, what up? Peace.
PPV, live this motherfucker with that boy Pat Stay. What's happening, my good brother?
I'm good, man. I'm just chilling up. I'm on my way to the battles right now. I'm excited to see what's going on, man. How you doing?
I'm good. Where you at? Let the people know where you at.
I'm in Indiana right now. We're on my way to Kokomo.
So, Raw Talent, you in Kokomo right now, but this PPV, my nigga. I got you on the phone, my nigga. I gotta holler at my boy Pat Stay. You know what I'm saying? So you being from Canada, boy. You know what I'm saying? What part of Canada you from? You from the Scotia?
Yeah, Scotia, Nova Scotia, East.
What is Nova Scotia about?
Man, it's not that. It ain't that much different, man. Like I'm driving right now, like it's kind of like it looks the same. You know what I mean? It's a little bit colder out there. It's dope, man. There's a lot of there's a lot of good artists out there, man. The hip hop scene is pretty dope, and they got me.
That's 100. That's 100. You know what I'm saying? So I've watched you for a couple years now. You know what I'm saying? Years. You know what I'm saying? And I seen that you said that you came up off of West Coast battle rap. Is that correct?
Not West Coast battle rap. West Coast
rap. Rap in general. You know what I'm saying? The Dr. Dre's, this, that, and the third. Like, how did you come up on that? You know what I'm saying? Because me being an American, you know what I'm saying, we got different perspectives on other people. You know what I'm saying? It's like I thought people in Boston drunk tea. Nah, it's gangsters in Boston. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So how did you come up off that type of music?
My father was a bass player, so he was in a funk band, and funk is heavy in the West Coast. You know what I mean? They're kind of based on funk. You know what I mean? And East Coast are a little more jazz, and but yeah. So it was a bass. You know, it kind of led me to that shit. And he would always have certain albums that like old, like Billy Ocean or Michael Jackson or just old ass albums that were real funky. You know what I mean? So I was driven to that shit immediately. And my West Coast shit is like I to be honest, I never really listened to anything but West Coast music. Like other than that, like I was listening to like my favorite group of all time is South Central Cartel. You know what I mean?
Hey, boy, Serving Them Heat. Serving Them Heat was my favorite song.
Serving Them Heat. Yeah. Serving Them Heat, man. Stop playing, man. I'm telling you, Serving Them Heat. That's my favorite group of all time. You know what I mean? My favorite artist of all time is DJ Quick. And I say artist because, because he makes the beats too and his music is great. I fuck with the Dog Pound. I fuck with MC8, Spice One. You know what I mean? I fuck with all the West Coast dudes, man. Of course, Nate Dogg, Snoop.
RP.
Pac is my favorite of all time. Trey D is my favorite rapper. Growing up, other than Tupac, Trey D from the East Side is. Other than that, I was like, for East Coast shit, like DMX, I was really big on DMX. Method Man and Redman were big influences too. I think my first rap album from East Coast shit was Terror Squad, so I fucked with the Terror Squad back in the day.
TS.
But yeah, but mostly West Coast, man, and it must have just came from my father, man. And I got two older brothers too, so like, you know what I mean? Like, so I think when my brother is 39, so around that time the West Coast was kind of popping, so I just listened to what he listened to, and that's just kind of what I gravitated towards. You know what I mean?
So that was your base. That was your base. Shout out to your father. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know too many white men that was playing bass guitar.
Oh, he could throw down too, man. He was one of them guys. He could throw down. He had a giant curly afro and a tight pair of slacks and a dog ass mean bass line for your ass. You know what I mean? Yeah. He didn't play at all.
That's dope, cause my father's actually a bass player and I'm a drummer, so I understand the dynamic.
That's dope.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So when you talking this bass shit, I used to watch my daddy play the bass, just slapping that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. And them boys are chill too. And bass players.
Oh yeah, they just stand there and watch.
They'll play jazz. They got mad patience. They're cool, man. Yeah. There's no one cooler than a bass player.
No, bro, nobody is cooler than a bass player because they're standing at one spot and just slap the bass. And they will make you move. They will make you move, and they're not moving.
Yeah.
So that's fire.
That's true, man.
So that's fire. So you really came from a musical background in a sense.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So let's transition, you know what I'm saying? So you're watching Pops slap bass on the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So rapping, Nova Scotia and rapping, you know what I'm saying? How did you come up rapping, bro?
Well, so, I mean, you know what? I was writing in like high school. I just got to high school, and I was listening to a lot of the East Siders, and Trey D from the East Siders had me wanting to write. You know, I was always super fascinated with like rap. I just listened to rap my whole life, all day, every day. I just studied this shit. You know what I mean? Pop and whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I moved to a neighborhood called Pearl Harbor, and there was a group of dudes there that were rapping. And I was like, man, fuck, you might as well just let me jump on a track. And I jumped on a track, and I was like, man, it was something about like listening to myself. It was some type of like pleasure I never felt before. It was really just dope. It was like, yo, this is me. I'm killing this shit. And then I'm getting better and better and better. And I'm like, oh man, like everyone's talking about it. They're passing around my CDs at high school, and blah, blah, I'm starting to like this attention. And music was big for me for a bit. You know what I mean? And then a battle rap league started where I'm from called the Elements League, and there was one battle that went down, and I was like, oh shit, I've seen these battles before, like World Rap Championship battles and shit, right? And I was like, yo, because I seen the Thesaurus and Immaculate, and I was like, man, I used to watch those guys religiously.
Man, me too. Me fucking too.
Man, I would, everywhere I went, I would be at a party, I'd be like, hold on, turn this music down, I need you guys to see this. And I'd be like, man, but it was crazy, and I can't even believe that, like, so anyway, so I seen them, and this battle was happening in my city. So I said, yeah, line it up, I'll battle whoever. So I battled a dude named Critical. We showed up, it was my neighborhood pretty much came over to his neighborhood, and it was different back then. It was in the street, you know what I mean? It was in a little graffiti pit, and you didn't really know your opponent at all. You didn't know nothing about him. You just give it a couple days notice, and then you just kind of meet up. And there was about, you know, good 40 people there, but then as it started to, you know, by like round 2, there was about 150, maybe 200 people there all around, because, you know, I was projecting, I was yelling, we were in the street, and they're just crowding around, and
gravitated towards your voice. Yeah.
Oh, I bodied this guy. I just destroyed him, and then that shit started going viral. This is when YouTube it was new, right? The YouTube, you know, you had to upload 3 different videos for each round. You know what I mean? Boy. Oh my mama, one round, just the one round versus this person, and you gotta wait like weeks or months for round 2. Wait weeks or months for round 3, bro. Nah, you're not lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that happened, and then it went crazy on the internet, and then I set up another battle. And I lost my second battle because I really didn't. I went in there thinking it was a joke. But then the next time, then I just ran through everyone. I just plowed through the whole city. Like there's no one that could even come close to beating me. But that was it. There was no battle leagues anymore. Then King of the Dot. Wait. Yeah, King of the Dot. At Grind Time we're gonna go. I forget. Yeah, Grind Time started.
Yep.
Grind Time started. Yep. And then King of the Dot started.
Yeah.
And
before you get to King of the Dot, I want to speak on the influence on Ilmac and the Swords, because I'm a fan of these boys too. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's speak on it.
These motherfuckers is greats to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're WRC 06 and 07. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, what was it about them, about you? Because it was that multi-syllabalistic rhyming and their camaraderie and how they built off each other. What made them gravitate? What made you fuck with them?
That was one of it, the multi-syllabic shit, because that was that was super impressive back then, and but they were hilarious too, and their chemistry together was nuts. They said some really like crossing the line type shit, which I really liked back then. I'm like, yo, did he really just say that? You know what I mean? Like, saying to an Asian guy,
bro, dumbfounded. Dumbfounded.
Huh?
That was clowning. No, they was clowning dumbfounded. The Asian joke.
He said, oh look, it's the doggy daycare, but you probably
ate there. Oh my mama.
Man. I said, no way. I said, fuck, man. So I'm watching this every day. I couldn't, man, when I got to meet those guys, I'm low-key even starstruck when I'm around them still. And they don't even believe me when I tell them that, because I'm like, man, like...
They goats, bro.
Yo, Yo, man, they're so dope. I won't let no one disrespect them around. Like if someone's, if I'm in an interview or someone talking, they're like, oh yeah, the source, really, these guys suck. I'm like, yo, watch it, bro. What are you talking about?
You're lying.
These guys don't suck.
No.
You're lying. And even if you're not feeling them, you can't just put their names down like that. You can't do that.
Not what they did. Not what they did in those two tournaments. You can't,
right,
bro. If you really respect lyricism, you would never down them. But lyricism is not respected nowadays. But that's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying?
But they're amazing. They were so, man, honestly, bro, I would get goosebumps watching these dudes. I couldn't believe how fucking talented they were. Yeah. Now, mind you, back then, I actually thought it was all freestyle. So,
pre-meds.
Not all of it. Not all of it, but I thought, like, you know, more of it. But still, it's still extremely talented to, you know, you have to battle like 8 times in one day. Like, it's not like you have all this stuff ready, right? You just kind of, man. Those guys are pioneers, and they're beyond legends to me, man.
And I agree with you wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? But I just got to talk about the big homies. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at them niggas as big homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely rock with those guys. You know what I'm saying? So let's transition. You were speaking on Grind Time. So, when Grind Time was started, but didn't you battle the Source on? No, you didn't battle the Source.
I battled the Source and Immaculate, and I lost to both of them.
Because I had a brain for it.
I did.
I had a brain for it. I'm like, no, he battled those guys.
Yeah, I battled them. I lost to both of them, and I was like, when I lost to them, I was like, man, good. I don't care. Like these guys were like my idols, so I didn't lose to anyone else but them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Pretty much. So I was like, yeah, good, man. These guys are like my idols. It's okay. It's kind of like,
if anybody gonna beat my ass, it's gonna be them.
Yeah, please, yeah. You know, you kind of like, you know what I mean? I was cool with it. You know what I mean? It was an honor to battle them guys.
That's solid. You know what I'm saying? I just had to pay homage to the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Because I rock with those guys. You know what I'm saying? But you were speaking on the beginning of Grind Time. How did you get intertwined with Grind Time?
Grind Time, I didn't even, like, you know, they were going on and direct from Grind Time. I've mentioned it a bunch of times, and he'll tell you himself, like, he's seen our battles in Nova Scotia, where I'm at, and that's what inspired him to start Grind Time. And then came King of the Dot and all the other leagues, right? But King of the Dot was always hitting me up, like, yo, man, you want to jump back in the ring? I'm like, nah, man, it's been a couple of years. I'm not really into it anymore. And then one time he said, listen, man, I'll fly you over. Just come on out and battle. And I did it. I won. And then I just started running through everyone again. And I was like, man, fuck it. I'm obviously meant to do this shit, so I might as well stick with it. And then now it's bigger than ever, you know?
Out the gate. That's solid. You know what I'm saying? Like, your presence. You's a big white boy. You know what I'm saying? You tall as hell. You nigga buff as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, your presence is different. You know what I'm saying? So, what influenced your style as a battle rapper? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay, so I guess we'd have to say that coming into it, the Source and Ilmac would have been my biggest influences, because I actually didn't have anyone else to
look up to
mimic, because I didn't really watch Smack. I seen a few of the battles, but I wasn't really following that tight, right? But so those were my first two influences, and then after that, I don't know, man. I think, you know, I really don't watch battle rap as much as other people do, so that's good, because I don't really mimic anyone. I don't really impersonate anyone, because I'm not, you know, I just use my own personality as much as I can on stage, and you can tell that when I rap, because I'm really not doing anything else but being myself. You know what I mean?
You can tell. You can tell.
Yeah. I'm more of a, how do I put this? Like, my talent isn't just like rapping. I'm more so better at, like, you know, reading people and picking people apart and shit like that. So I get inspired that way, and that's what gets me. Like, I don't even watch people's battles that much before I battle them. I watch their interviews, or I listen to certain things. I just pick them apart as characters, and that's something I do outside of battle rap as well. So it translates good on stage. Plus, I like comedy and shit like that, so I train my comedic style on stage. I've always been that guy, man. Growing up, I'm the guy in the class that's I'm gonna tear you to shreds. You can't even come in the class with a piece of lint in your pocket without me tearing you down for 20 minutes straight. But that's what all my friends are like. All my friends are funnier than me, man. I'm not the funniest guy in my crew. My crew is hilarious, right? Mm-hmm. That's where I get it from. So my buddies, when people will be like, oh, my dad's there, you're so in the fucking battle shit, and they're not impressed at all. They're like, man, listen, you come hang out with us in a basement for 2 hours, and you're gonna understand why that's like this. You know what I mean? This is what we do. We just clown. We just clown all day, tear each other to shreds all day, and that's just, you know what I mean? It's just, that's what made me, you know?
Out the gate, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you're definitely have that humor trait, you know what I'm saying? Because me as PPV, like I got that same shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm a comedian at heart, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just knowledgeable in battle rap and this, that, and the third, so I just combine the two, and hence I do bars.
Who's your favorite comedian? Who's your favorite comedian right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Ooh, right now. I'm still rocking with Deion Cole.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool, man.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm rocking, what about you?
Okay, so I think Dave Chappelle's last one was amazing.
But
amazing.
Can't touch it.
I don't know which. Yeah. I think it was a 10 out of 10. I really like Bill Burr right now. You know Bill Burr?
Of course, he's an OG. White man. I haven't seen nothing recent from him.
Oh man, he's hilarious, bro.
What he got out? He got something new out?
Yeah, he does get something new out. And I liked Louis C.K. for a minute, but he hasn't done nothing ever since he was jerking off on that girl or whatever on the phone or something.
Louis C.K. is a legend. He did Pootie Tang. You know what I'm saying? You jacked your dick out, man. Handle your business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, white man, if that's what you want to do. But, you know what I mean? I'm not here to judge. He ain't on trial with me. But what I will say about this motherfucker, his writing and his stand-up, hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Yeah.
Hilarious.
He's hilarious.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not here to judge people, you know what I'm saying? So,
you want to jerk off on the phone, man? Do your thing,
hey,
bro.
do your thing, brother. Just don't add me to the conversation or don't call me.
Don't beat me in. Don't put me in on a three-way. I don't want to be in the conversation, right?
That type shit.
Other than that, you're killing it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I came up through comedians, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like my favorite was Delirious and Raw, Eddie Murphy.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This before
I watched Eddie Murphy Raw on Shrooms a couple years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago. Man, I was tripping. Fuck, I was tripping. It was, man. It was the funniest shit. I was like, man, I'm going to take Shrooms and watch Eddie Murphy Raw, and we did it, man. It was a fucking trip.
Yeah, speaking of Shrooms, let's transition there. You know what I'm saying? Grind Time, you and Hallahan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was homies, you know what I'm saying? Because that was another dope battle that I seen with y'all, where y'all actually battled. And y'all was bringing each other's demons out the closet. You know what I mean? Because I felt like that really wasn't a thing then, when niggas was pulling dirt on each other. You know what I'm saying?
Well, half of it wasn't real, man. Half of it, you know what I mean? So you just got to do that shit, you know? So
okay, so y'all sold it.
Say what?
I said, so y'all sold the fight. Y'all sold it.
Yeah. Half of it was real, half of it wasn't, and we just, it's just like battle rap. Half the shit people say is only, isn't true. So.
Y'all did that shit. I was convinced. Like, damn, these motherfuckers is on some bullshit.
Yeah, well, I mean, some of there was a lot of real shit in there, but some of it was just kind of exaggerated, I should say. That's all.
Okay. So y'all still cool to this day, right?
Oh yeah, I mean we don't hang out like that, but one thing with me, if I known you for so long, then I love you and you're my bro, and you can't do wrong with me, you know what I mean? So he's done, we bumped heads 100 times, and that doesn't mean anything to me because I've known him for so long, so it's beyond battle rap. Yeah, he'll always be my homie, you know what I mean? Whether I talk to him or not.
Yeah, when it's your brother, it's your brother, right? Right or wrong?
Yeah. Whether I agree with some of his, decisions and vice versa, we'll always still be cool, right?
That's solid. You know what I'm saying? So, you battled on Grind Time. You know what I'm saying? King of the Dot. You know what I'm saying? You was the big dog on King of the Dot. You know what I'm saying? Still is like big dog on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I ran through that. I ran through King of the Dot real quick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody fuck with you, my nigga. What is it about your aura You know what I'm saying? Why are you so likable? You like a white Snoop Dogg of battle rap. Like, dog, let's keep it real, bro. Like, you just
That's what I
likable.
call myself, man. The white Snoop Dogg.
You're likable, like Snoop. Snoop can do no wrong in nobody's eyes. And I feel like
Anybody that thinks Snoop Dogg is an asshole is a piece of shit, and they should be incarcerated because they got bad attitudes.
hell yeah, they should be stoned and whipped with 1,000 lashes at the same time. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't like Snoop, like, you're just a piece of shit, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you kind of get that same treatment in battle rap because you can't do no wrong, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Do you
a
agree?
nice guy, man. I'm a nice guy coming, and I'm genuine. That's all. I'm not trying to be someone I'm not, and I'm out there to have fun and just be a good guy. And at the same time, you know, there's a lot of people like that, but I'm not no, you know, like, I'm not like a, I don't want to chuck names out there or whatever, but I'm not just some little soft little pussy coming in there like, oh yeah, I just want to be friends and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, no matter how big I am or no matter how hard I am or whatever people think I am, I'm still just you know, a kind-hearted person. I treat everybody with respect, and that's why I get respect. That's why I think so. Anyway, maybe people like me for other reasons, but I come in there shaking hands and showing love, and I love everybody in this culture, man. Real talk. I'm proud of all the battle rappers. It's cool how far we came, and I really mean that. Like, you know, I think in like 10 years, you know, so some of us would be on a trip with our families and down south or some crazy shit, and we'll see each other and be like, hey, we'll just be like, the crazy memories we'll be able to talk about. Like, man, you remember fucking battle rapping? That was crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's super dope, man. I'm really happy to be involved in it. A lot of people take this shit way too serious, and that's why there's so many fights and shit nowadays, and too much aggression and too much, you know, shit like that. When really, it's like, yo, man, we're all stars over here. Like, I'm like, bro, like, we're on a stage. There's 1,000 people, 2,000 people paid to come and see you, and they want your autograph and pictures, and you want to come up here and like punch people in the face. And what are you angry about? You're getting like $5,000 just to rap.
Yeah.
Some people like wait, some people more. You know what I mean? You're getting paid a lot of money, and bro, it's like, what are you angry about? That you have a bad attitude about this, bro? You could be locked up. You could be homeless. Like, people just don't, you know. One thing about me, man, I'm a very grateful person. Very grateful. So that's why I have and this is kind of new for me, but that's why I have a good attitude and a good spirit. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for the smallest things, so I won't. I'm not. You know what I mean? I don't know if I just went on a weird rant right there.
No, I need all this, man. I want you to talk your shit. This is how you feel, brother. You're not wrong on this PPV.
Yeah.
It's in the PPV. It's no structure here. This is a candid conversation.
I learned to be a grateful person. I learned to have a better attitude. I learned to like, you don't even like, even the smallest things, bro. I'm grateful to be here with these good people and go to meet good people here tonight and even be able to be here. I'm grateful for the fact that I can get out of this car and just walk to a store and talk to someone. Like, I feel I have the mind state of someone who's been locked up his whole life, and I've never been locked up. It's just like, I don't know. It's just, so I think that kind of translates into my personality when I go into battle rap, and that's why people kind of maybe like me or whatever. They see I just got a good aura. I got a good attitude, right? Why would you not like me? You know what I mean? Unless your woman wanted to suck me off.
This nigga Pat Stay, bro. My nigga Pat Stay. Yeah, talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always good to have a good heart. You know what I'm saying? Because karma is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Treat people like you want to be treated. If somebody mistreats you, they got to worry about karma, not me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I did what I'm supposed to do by treating you good.
Right. And it does come back around. Man. And like, you know, yeah, I agree wholeheartedly with that, man.
That's solid. So let's transition. You know what I'm saying? So you did the King of the Dots. You did the grind times. You know what I'm saying? How did you feel when you got that call from Smack? This is a different animal, boy.
Bro, I mean, like, I was talking to them for a couple of years, and we were just trying to figure out the best time. But when I got the call for T-Rock on Summer Madness, I was like, oh, okay, the biggest event and the biggest battler. I'm like, damn, man, I feel like I'm about to die. You know what I mean? This was gonna happen. I'm like, whatever. But No, it was good, man. I went up there and I did my thing. I think I, clearly beat him. But he did choke, so, it probably would have been different if he didn't choke. But shouts to Tay-Rock, man. Tay-Rock's one of the realest dudes in battle rap. So that was good. It was dope. And then came through, and I believe I smoked Silk, too. So whoever's next is going to get the exact same treatment. A nice guy don't mean nothing.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? So let's speak about the particulars of that Tay-Rock battle, because I never talked to you about it, just real quick, you know what I'm saying? Because we're going to transition into something else, you know what I'm saying? Because that was in the UK. You're frequented in the UK.
Yeah, I've been there a few times, three times.
That was his first time, right?
Right.
So, vet move. You kind of know what to do. I done seen you troll a whole country. Yeah. What you talking about? I didn't see you troll a whole country and say shit, but you can't do that in the UK because they speak English. You know what I'm saying? So, what was your writing process for Tay-Rock in another country, an American and a non-American country?
I didn't really write that different. I'm not the type of guy to cater too much to the crowd, like just have a bunch of England things. I don't really do that shit. I do like one or two lines, but I didn't write much different, man. I knew everyone thought it was just going to be a nerdy crowd, but it wasn't. It wasn't at all. So I just wrote like I would normally write, man. I didn't really. I always do that, I don't really try too hard to adapt to like where I'm at or who I'm battling, or not who I'm battling for sure, but I just went in and I kind of did me. I think so, anyway.
Hey, you seen the results, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So you must have did you. You know what I'm saying? Because I had you winning that joint. You know what I'm saying? To keep it already real with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so.
This motherfucker Penn State. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. So are you going to go back on that platform?
I definitely am, man. I got something in the works now, man. I can't really talk about it, but yeah, 100%, man.
That's dope. You know what I'm saying? So I got two more questions because I'm freestyling. You know what I'm saying? So do you feel like everything that you've done, you know what I'm saying, relied on your talent and bars or skin color?
I used to ask that one more time.
I said, do you think everything you done relied on your talent and bars or skin color?
Do you mean my success? Do you think my successes depend on my talent or my skin color?
No, I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? Because I asked, I went to my, asked a couple of people what kind of questions I need to ask Pat State. This is one of the questions.
That's what someone asked?
Yeah, definitely.
Man, tell them. That's a garbage ass question, man. That's a garbage ass question.
You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, I believe in you. Like you dope as fuck. Like everything you done.
I don't think it has nothing to do with my skin color, man. I don't think it has nothing to do with my skin color. I mean, I'm in a predominantly black sport, so it's sometimes it can be tougher. You know what I mean? So no, my bad. I took that the wrong way at first. I thought someone was being like, I thought it was more so like, do you think that you're only popular because you're white? I was like, nah, man.
Hell nah. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting down to the questions that motherfuckers ask me. You know what I'm saying? Because everything I did was freestyle. Now I'm getting to the last two questions where motherfucker was asking me this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't agree.
Yeah.
My favorites is Ilmac and the Sword. So how the fuck can I agree with that? Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. You know why I thought that? Because I seen somebody made a tweet one time and said Pat's only popular because he's white, and I was like, man, what the fuck, bro? It's whack.
Put your 3D glasses on then, pussy, because you know we coming straight at you. Put your 3D glasses on then, pussy, because you know we coming straight at you.